pause something like that.
Did you what?
Do what? No, it goes on. It goes on.
Yeah, yeah. It just starts up real quick.
Excellent connection. Thank you so much for the complimentary compliment there. All right.
There we are.
There's a cheers at right there.
There's the chat.
The chat.
And we'll just give people a few minutes.
Okie doke.
Cool. All right, guys. So yeah, I think we had a fun show on Facebook earlier.
I did. Let's see if people start. Oh, here it's Connie Cleary, first one in the room. Hey, Connie.
Hey, Miss Connie.
Yeah, we had a great show. It was kind of chill. We kind of knew it was going to be a little bit of a, we had no. We had that one postcard, so we had that to show. But
yeah, we had a lot of emailed pictures. We didn't get a lot of regular physical mail.
There they come. All right.
But yeah, I think that was a fun show, Graham.
I had fun with it. It was nice and relaxed.
The movie's kind of meh.
But all the movies here are meh. I mean, what are you gonna do?
We've got some good bad movies. That one's kind of meh.
Yeah, I don't mind that.
But we make the bad movies better.
It's like a melodrama with a freaky guy in it.
Yeah. Just add some mad scientist in there.
And a gorilla.
And a gorilla. And there's a monster movie.
A whole new level, of course, you do that.
Yeah. There's Lofty Moose, our winner. James Muscarella, hey there. John Biggins.
All right, here they come.
Awesome. Jennifer Delaney. Hello, Jennifer.
Really gumdrops. Look at that.
And Ray.
Yeah, Raymond. The public media app worked on my TV tonight. See, it's
good. So it was working. Yeah, we saw a few comments where people were saying it wasn't working right, but maybe they didn't know how to figure it out. Maybe it was their internet. We didn't know. So yeah, thanks for the feedback. But yeah, Kenji at Public Media Network, he works hard programming the shows. And it was very nice of him to set up the simulcast for us.
Yes, absolutely. Indeed he do.
So let's introduce ourselves. I'm Janet the Mummy.
And I'm Grimm the Monkey.
And we're the Mummy and the Monkey. This is the Mummy and the Monkey YouTube channel. We are resellers by day, horror hosts by night.
And here it is by night we are. And we're broadcasting live from Cleveland to the world. It's almost midnight here in old Cleveburg. And wow, and I hate when that thing pops up. This computer, let me tell you. Anyway, yeah, so we're here on our after show, which we call the Mummy and the Monkey's Hairy Scary Hangover. That's right.
The hangover show.
Not quite hungover tonight, but
no, not really.
It can't be every. I mean,
Yeah.
Gotta let up sometimes. Can't party all the time, or can you?
So this is our little after party talk show, and we're taking next week off for 4th of July. Holiday weeks, we're deciding to take off because sometimes you need a night off, even though we love hanging out with you guys.
And we'll miss you too.
And we will miss you.
We always think that, we'll just do this, and it kind of, it's almost like when we were, employed full time somewhere, and you felt bad for taking off work.
Yeah,
even felt like you were actually sick or tired or whatever.
Yeah, even though you're sick or you're tired or you need a day off, you felt guilty.
And that's how we feel when we.
Sometimes we feel guilty.
Take a week off, but we just need to rest the jets here and there and kind of get rejuvenated.
Some rest and relaxation. And maybe that'll give us some time to finally shoot some new skits that we've been trying to do. But yeah, so 4th of July is coming up, and we thought, what is something that is patriotic, that's American, that can bring us all together as fans? It's definitely not politics that
didn't work out
to create a lot of division. But what's something that can unite us are horror films. Yes, we believe that horror films are as American as apple pie and baseball.
That's right. And they pretty much are, even though.
So the horror films actually started in the late 1800s, early 1900s over in Europe. They were experimenting with film. And around 1910, Thomas Edison made his first horror film. He made his own version of Frankenstein. And it was, I believe, the first Frankenstein film. Way before, the Boris Karloff and Universal stuff.
And his version looked like a hunchback a little bit. It was kind of a weird Frankenstein.
Yeah, he was kind of freaky looking, and he had like crazy frizzy hair, and
Yeah, it wasn't really that scary, but
the special effects were very primitive. They were experimenting with special effects and different tricks for filming. So Thomas Edison had a ton of experimental films back then. But a lot of the early filmmakers of America were inspired by the filmmakers of Europe and even from Japan. Even in Asia, they were experimenting with film.
So are horror films actually American?
Well, we as Americans have embraced it.
Like the comic book is an American
comic
invention.
books. Comic books are a very American
Baseball,
thing.
apple pie, all that stuff. Chevrolet. But
because in the 1920s, Universal started their silent films. So there was Phantom of the Opera, The Man Who Laughs. There was The Hunchback of Notre Dame, all from the 1920s, all silent. They were experimenting with their own horror films. And the 1930s and 40s is when Universal was really shining. They really
they pretty
perfected
much,
it.
Yeah, took over that industry. We're getting some kind of interesting comments and funny stuff.
Yeah, let's read the comments and then we can continue on.
Yadel Smash says, I hate it when you guys take off, but understand. Yeah, it's a mutual thing, Yadel. That's true. We are... not really super happy doing it, but we need the rest sometimes. And we figured holidays, everyone would be doing something anyway, so they might not even, it might be a good time to,
A lot of people travel around,
to take off.
They're going out seeing fireworks, going camping or whatever.
And
so
I think Nora Wallace is going to enjoy some moonshine and hot dogs for her 4th of July.
Wow.
That's something else we can talk about, too. What are you doing? What are you eating? Anything special on 4th of July? Coming up this next Sunday. Not this Sunday, but next Sunday.
Yeah, and then so we were talking about the Universal films,
yes,
30s and 40s. So you had, Dracula, of course, Frankenstein, and then in the 40s there was Wolfman. So those were really, of course they're iconic, and it's, very, to me it's very Americana. It's a very American thing to make these really cool, fun horror films.
I wonder if because there's, how they make horror movies based on holidays and stuff. Obviously Christmas, Dark Xmas, they have that kind of stuff. There's even for Thanksgiving they have a Poultrygeist. Valentine's Day, like my Bloody Valentine. Mother's Day, there's a Mother's Day movie.
There is, yeah.
Is there a 4th of July horror movie?
Oh, that I don't know of. That's a good question.
I don't know. I mean, anyone out there? Well, that's what. But see, we're in online talking to people. So if anyone knows out there, is there a 4th of July horror movie? I'm not sure if there is or not. So
if there is, we'll have to look it up for
sure.
Or
maybe someone
if
out there
you guys know
so.
of one, a 4th of July horror film. Now that would be cool.
Know. I know there's that Tom Cruise Born on the 4th of July, but it's not a horror movie, but it's about a Vietnam War vet guy.
There's Independence Day, where aliens try to
That's pretty close.
You try to take over the planet.
I would say that's probably the closest
That's
thing.
probably the closest, and it's a sci-fi.
See, this is getting a little dicey because people are talking about like Nosferatu and Metropolis, which are not American films.
No, those are actually... So Metropolis is a German film. So is The Cabinet of Dr. Caligari. That was like early 1920s, and those are those like German expressionistic films where they had like this really cool art style. If you look at the backgrounds, everything was like painted like very slanted and exaggerated. Yeah, we actually borrowed a lot from those European films, from those European styles.
Now I remember,
we, later on, it was, people really embraced horror films here, and it's still a thing.
So there is a movie called Uncle Sam, a horror movie, and I remember, I didn't see it yet,
nice.
but it does ring a bell. Yes, okay, good.
Uncle Sam, we have to look that one up to celebrate the 4th.
All right, yeah. The DTF, folks, great show, says John Marciano. Thank you, John. And, let's see. Someone had...
So, what else? Let's see if I can read some.
Yeah. Yeah, I think that, America did kind of take over and do more on the horror movie. It made it like a big industry, a big movie industry, obviously.
Yeah, for sure.
Did a ton with horror movies. Since Universal. I mean, I think that, and interestingly enough, I think there are some of the Universal monster movies that are still the better versions of any of the other reboots that ever came out. Anytime someone tried to do it.
Well, the closest, like, there was a Spanish version of Dracula,
Oh, yeah.
and they used the same set as the original Dracula film, but they had all Spanish actors. And that movie's also very good. They're both very close to, they're both really awesome. But, like, so, let's see. So, 40s, we had, like, Wolfman and, like, the Abbott and Costello meet, the monsters.
Mm-hmm.
1950s, 1960s. TV was still new, they started having horror hosted shows on television.
Now that's an American thing.
Horror hosting is a very American thing,
Yes.
even though it has branched out to other regions of the planet.
But it started here, though.
It started here in the US of A, and the very first horror hosts in the 1950s were Vampira and Zachary.
And Mad Daddy.
And Mad Daddy. They all started around the same time, like 55 to
Yeah.
57 range. And then there was also, later on, there was like Tarantula Ghoul, Ghoulita, and then in the 60s and 70s, those creature feature shows out of California. And Creature Features is still going strong.
It is, yeah.
Since 1972, they have different hosts now, obviously.
Yeah, Mark Sandy says the United States has definitely perfected the horror genre.
Yeah, I agree with that. See, and that's something that can unite all the fans, all of our American fans.
Hey, look, we got Late Late Horror Show in the house. Hello, Dino.
Yes, hey there, Dino. Late Late Horror Show. He's streaming every day. He's just working all the time.
Oh boy,
with those fun shows.
A lot of cool stuff up on his channel. Check it out.
Mm-hmm. Very cool. So yeah, actually Bob Wilkins, the first host of Creature Features out from California, he had a poster that would hang up in the background that said, "Keep America strong, watch horror films."
Yes, that was pretty funny. That's Bob Wilkins out there in California. Yay. Amber is great as well. But that's UK.
That's UK, and
we
they're
love
awesome
those,
too.
yeah.
We love those too.
But we didn't talk about that. We talk about America now. No, yeah.
So, and then some television shows from the 1950s and 60s that had some scary themes or paranormal
Now we got a debate going on.
or
here.
sci-fi themes. We're like, okay, Twilight Zone, One Step Beyond. I think even Boris Karloff hosted one that was similar to Twilight Zone. I think it was called Chiller or Thriller. I think it was Chiller. But yeah, television was still new, but they still had like horror themes, sci-fi themes, like that cool stuff. And then you had the late night horror movie hosts on top of that.
We have a chat debate, or I'm calling it a chatterbait.
Uh-oh.
Oh no, no. So Godzillatron, to the comment earlier about perfecting the America perfecting the horror genre. Godzillatron says that he thinks Japan is pretty good with the horror movies, and they are.
They are very good. We're not saying that one is above the other, but we're saying that maybe it's more in our culture
Our
more.
blood.
It's maybe we embraced it a little bit more because it seems to be more common from what there's more horror films made here, horror movie actors.
John got that one.
And it's something that, we can all it's something that all of us have in common.
That's right.
So it's just a fun way to just have a discussion that's
People are throwing out their favorite titles of their favorite movies and TV shows, like the Incredible Shrinking Man.
Oh, there you
That's
go.
about a guy that goes in a very cold ocean. Goes
Does
swimming, yeah. And when he comes out, he's very shrunk.
Like Ant-Man?
Like any man. Any man could be the Incredible Shrinking Man if the water's too cold. I'm just saying.
It took me a minute.
That's okay.
I was like, wait, what?
Dark Shadows, Outer Limits. Those are good TV shows.
Those are. And then in the 60s, you had the Addams Family TV show, the live action one, and the Munsters. You had, so in magazines too, Famous Monsters of Filmland. You had all the horror-themed comic books. Those are very American.
Oh, the EC comics.
The EC
really
comics.
Over the top.
Very over the top, very creepy, cool.
Pre-comic book code, authority
Yes,
code.
very American.
Yes, very American. Horror is very American.
It's
That's good.
It is. It's as American as apple pie.
Mm-hmm. When did the slashers come out? 70s? I think, no. Well, that one movie we were just talking about, I Drink Your Blood,
Yeah.
was a little bit of a slasher. I think 20,000 Maniacs, or whatever that movie was, 10,000.
10,000 Maniacs,
Yeah.
about the whole town being all crazy.
Yeah, that was
Yeah.
a little gory. I mean, there were some gory movies in the late 60s. that were not like, you know, the slasher killer Jason type movies. And,
But
you know,
it was kind of like the build up to making movies in that style.
But it was that one movie.
Those old like 60s and 70s like grindhouse movies.
What's the name of that movie? The Town After Sundown. What's that? What's the name of it? I think that's the one that started it. I just can't remember the.
I'm sure someone will
it.
put it in the comments.
Town After Sundown or something like that. I heard that. That's like the one movie that inspired like Jason. And I think that even Texas Chainsaw Massacre
70s.
Was early 70s.
That was early 70s, yeah.
And that had to have been one of the first like slasher type movies.
Yeah, and that was a gross out movie.
The Town That Dreaded Sundown. That's right.
Very cool.
That's like one of the first slasher type movies. Yeah.
Nice. Let's see. And then with Halloween. So Halloween is huge here in the States.
Even though it wasn't spawned here.
Even though it wasn't created here.
Right.
We, borrowed it and embraced it. And people spend a lot on Halloween. They're all into the costuming, trick-or-treating, Halloween parties. So it's a very American thing.
Yes, yes.
Even though we did get inspiration from other parts of the globe, and there's other parts of the globe that also enjoy that stuff too. We're very big on Halloween. All those Halloween stores that open up every year.
But wouldn't that be some a type of cultural appropriation? Just saying, if you think about it.
Oh.
If we're going to use these terms, that
Halloween appropriation.
Well, culture, yeah. I mean, because if it wasn't invented here,
but it's borrowed, and we're the melting pot.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, we're the melting pot, so we are all about celebrating other cultures and stuff.
But it was based on Samhain, the
pagan.
The pagan,
Mm-hmm.
yeah, right, of Samhain. So, whoa, Michael Craig.
Michael Craig, thank you for the $10 super chat.
He says, I work 12 hours a day, 7 days a week in the auto industry. Just wanted to tell you how important your show is to me. It's one of the few things I look forward to on my time off. I love you guys. Hey, we love you, Michael.
Thank you.
Seriously, thank you so much for that super chat. And we're happy that we bring you some joy. I mean, that's why we do this show, and when we try to work our hardest to put something entertaining together. So just maybe one person likes it. That seems like there's at least 2 people that like it.
At least 2 out there.
So it's definitely something that we enjoy doing. But thank you, Michael, for that. That's very nice.
Thank you.
And we're going to keep on doing what we do. We might even throw something together for next Friday. If we're not live, we'll stream something around the same time.
We might put up some videos maybe in between or something.
Yeah,
maybe a behind the scenes
If I'm not
thing.
too drunk, yeah, I'll do it. All right, just kidding. No, I'm not.
Oh, jeez, Grim.
I love,
those banana special daiquiris you make.
I do have that banana whiskey now.
Those banana drinks you make.
Yeah, that's some crazy stuff. Yeah,
What are the other comments? Let's see.
Oh, Yadel Smash, I hope I'm pronouncing that right, says he thinks that Kaltiki was the best Blob movie. That is a good movie.
Kaltiki is a good movie.
It's very, very...
It's very strange.
And it has a lot of... It has some crazy gore in it, actually. Black and white gore, which is pretty intense, I think.
Stephen King. Yeah, someone's saying Pet Sematary is her favorite Stephen King movie.
The new one or the old?
I really enjoyed the new Pet Sematary, and Stephen King is an American author.
Yes. Well...
Kind of?
Okay,
yeah, he is. He's from Maine, right? Yeah, he's American.
Yeah, he was, yeah.
America!
Yeah, listen to you. Don't forget the Night of the Living Dead. Of course, who can forget that movie?
No one can forget Night of the Living Dead. We're not, we love all that stuff. That's great.
Yeah.
That's still like my favorite zombie movie.
Yeah.
So, rest in peace, Romero.
Oh, that's right. Yadel smashes Marty. That's right. He has a different, Yahoo.
Yahoo?
YouTube name.
What is this, 1998?
I'm stuck, I guess.
Grimm is stuck in the 90s when it comes to the internet.
Prodigy chat rooms. Yes, I know you. I got you, Marty. I got you.
He was trying to figure out where the AOL disk can go in our computer, to boot to boot the internet on.
Somebody made like sculptures out of all those discs they used to send them back in the day.
We used to get all those for free in the mail.
You've got mail.
You've got mail.
Oh boy. Dementia 13. We haven't shown that yet.
That is one we haven't shown.
I think we could show that one.
That is a public domain
film. It is. We should do that one.
Maybe we could play that one
when we come back.
In the near future.
Other parts of the snow globe. I don't know what I'm reading. The Green Slime, one of my favorite oddball space movies. That's It's an American-Japanese collab movie. If you have not seen The Green Slime, it's called The Green Slime. Check out The Green... It's got the best theme song, too, for a movie. Green Slime! Waka chicka, waka chicka, waka chicka. It's really psychedelic. It's really fun. The monsters are just so weird.
Mm-hmm.
The big snots with tentacles are great. Big boogers. With one eye in the middle of them.
If you guys get a chance, look up that Thomas Edison Frankenstein film. We hosted it a couple years ago on YouTube, I think. When we were first trying to do the live feed, we were playing maybe a couple silent films.
Yeah,
but it's cool.
Have you seen The Green Slime?
Green Slime, no, that one I
haven't. I haven't. We should watch that one night. The Manster is another one I think we can show.
We might be able to play that one.
Yeah, we need to check that one out.
Yeah.
That's where the guy grows a head out of his...
He's like a two-headed guy.
He's in Japan. He's a business guy in Japan, and somehow he gets cursed, and he gets a second head grown out of his arm. You know, and that'll drive you crazy.
Well, that'll ruin your day.
It's another mouth to feed, you know. Oh boy.
Yeah,
you gotta share your Baconator with them.
You have to buy another toothbrush.
Yeah, it's no fun. Two heads are not better than one.
No, that sounds like it would just complicate things.
In a guy's case, that would be 3 heads. But anyway, if he starts growing another one.
Oh, jeez.
They showed Green Slime at the Wasteland. Yes, they did. I wish I could have watched it there. That's such a crazy, funky 60s space movie. Could you do Galaxina? I don't think so.
I don't think we could play that one. We had, so Movie and Toy Collector and a few others were asking about the buttons and patches last week, and I don't remember if I answered them back or not. We are working on getting more buttons and patches made up, so just be patient, because, yeah, we definitely want to get them available before Cinema Wasteland.
Right, because we're going to be at Cinema Wasteland this year.
Yeah, and we had a few people say that they wanted more buttons and patches to decorate their vests with, their jackets and vests, so they can wear something new to Wasteland.
Octoman was a crazy movie, Godzillatron says. You know, I bought that movie several years ago, and I didn't really think it was that good. I had some, you know, it was a Rick Baker joint where he made
Did I watch that one with you? I don't remember that one.
No, I probably watched it by myself and thought it was going to be good, and it wasn't good.
Yeah, I probably need to...
But I mean,
at least give it a try.
Before I put it totally down, I'll watch it again. But I just don't remember it being all that. Even it was kind of campy in places, but I just didn't really hold my attention. But I'll give it another shot. Yeah,
I mean, maybe you'll like it the second, you know.
You never know.
Or at least maybe there'll be some redeeming. You'll find some scenes that are okay to watch.
Yeah.
Hey guys, and I forgot to, if you like our videos, hit the thumbs up. And hit the subscribe button if you haven't done so already. We're getting closer to 2,300 subscribers. Let's see if we can, you know, get more subs on the channel. So, and I saw someone put thumbs up in the chat there, so thank you.
Yeah, William Castle was the master. William Castle was pretty good. He had a couple of great things that he put out, and was really innovative with some of the horror movie stuff too.
Oh, that's the one that would put the
13 ghosts with the reflectors.
Yeah, he would make the show more interactive. Like the seats would like vibrate for the tingler, or was that
for her pleasure?
No, jeez. He would have ghosts appear like from the ceiling.
Yeah, I mean, he did a lot.
Like
of
all
stuff.
this really goofy stuff to try to like.
Well, 13 ghosts. You got a pair of glasses that you hold up, and you could see stuff that was sort of superimposed in the movie that you can only see with the glasses.
Ooh.
Unlock the ghosts.
Secret ghosts.
Nora Wall says Fulci was a master. Yes, Fulci is a very interesting director, filmmaker, and has some really good. I like Gates of Hell. And Zombie was one of my favorite ones, too.
Ooh.
There's a lot of them.
Very cool. Something we forgot to mention, too, that's very American.
What was that?
The drive-in.
Drive-ins are very American.
Drive-ins are very, that's very Americana, like mid-century, retro, grindhousey. And there's not many drive-ins around anymore. I wish there were more of them to go to. I think the closest one around here is maybe an hour or two away. But
we should make the trip.
Yeah, it would be cool to go to one.
And they did one at Monster Bash. They did, and they had actual
It was
screens.
out in Pennsylvania.
Yeah, they're driving out there. It was kind of neat.
We passed on going this time around, but maybe next summer if they do it.
We're going to try to show The Master. We'll look into it. It might be the movie we come back with. We'll see.
And more thumbs up.
You hear something? Okay.
So yeah, hit the like button, guys, if you like the video. hit subscribe if you like to see more videos from us, and there's a little bell next to the subscribe button, so that way if you click that, you'll be notified whenever we go live or upload a video.
Let's keep talking. I'm gonna go check something. I'll be right back.
Okay, Griff. But yeah, if you guys have drive-in memories, or if there's a drive-in theater near you, put it in the comments too. That'd be fun to hear about. I haven't gone to a drive-in in a long time. There was one in Wadsworth, Ohio I went to a long time ago. And yeah, I need to visit a drive-in again. We have 2 down in Mansfield, says Godzillatron. Nice.
What about Womansfield?
There's one in Barberton.
Excuse me.
Says Kurt.
The
best one is in Riverside. The Riverside in PA, says Nora.
Oh.
Mark says we have a great drive-in about 45 minutes away. Cool. Grimm's gone to the little monkey's room. Yeah, he may have.
No.
Sometimes he has to
I'm back, y'all.
go and do that.
I had to check on something.
There's a drive-in in North Ridgeville, Autorama.
Let's see.
So yeah, that's like about an hour or so away from us.
Drive-ins. You know, and I thought they were actually using more drive-ins during the lockdowns and during the pandemic.
Well, they were open
for church things and other stuff too. Yeah, and you go see. Yeah, it's kind of interesting that all of a sudden they became something to go to again. You know.
Yeah, especially during the pandemic.
Man.
People were going to those drive-ins. So
Jennifer Delaney says, "What about Jaws? That's her favorite shark movie. Yeah, that's a good one. That's a really messed up movie.
That's definitely a summer, like a summer themed American horror film.
Well, and they were because I think that was the 4th of July. They were supposed to have I think it was.
Was that 4th of July?
To have the beach open, or was it Memorial Day?
Some type of like special holiday. They were going to have the beach open, a lot of tourists.
But there's arguably one of the more scarier openings to a movie with the girl in the water at night.
Oh, yeah.
She's by that buoy and she's getting drunk. Oh my god. Flying across that. So, Laser Blast is an incredibly craptacular film. Yes, Laser Blast is terrible. I remember I saw that movie when it came out, okay? At the movie theater. And if you've never seen Laser Blast, look this movie up. I don't know that you might be able to watch it on YouTube if Mystery Science Theater made fun. They did make fun of it. They have a episode. I don't know where you'd find it to watch for free, but obviously you can find a copy of it. But it is really a movie that is about really not. I mean, it's just so made up, and it's got some good stop motion in it. It has these turtle aliens. They look like turtles with no shells, and they're going around. They're trying to find this weapon that they lost. And
I don't think I saw that one.
You put it on your arm. It looks like
I'm gonna have to watch that.
It looks like a big mailing tube.
That sounds awful.
Shoots laser, and there's a necklace with it. Okay.
Okay.
You need them both. You need the necklace activates this cannon, this arm cannon. It's ridiculous, and it turns you into this ghoul creature. I don't know.
Tubi has Laser Blast.
Okay, yeah. Check it out.
Yeah. There's a lot of bad movies on Tubi.
Yeah, Laser Blast is something else, man. I tell you, it's weird.
Yeah, as long as you don't mind commercials, you can watch them on there.
Yeah. Spielberg was a genius. Yeah, you could say that. The guy definitely has some chops. I mean, not every, I don't know. He had a magic about him, about his movies. They have a magic, and he uses all the same stuff everybody else could use. I mean, that's always interesting to me, about anything. I mean, yes, anyone can learn to play the guitar, but there's only one Jimi Hendrix, there's only one Eddie Van Halen. These some people just kind of, they're using all the same stuff anyone could use. They just have a different level of talent. And same thing with directing and writing and coming up with ideas for movies.
Yeah.
V was awesome. Yes.
The movie we played earlier was really bad. I thought. It wasn't that good.
Is Who Dead? East Side Monty 16? Who Dead? I don't know who he's talking about.
Maybe an actor or something? So Monster Maker from 1944 is the movie we played earlier. I did write down some neat info. The guy that played Dr. Igor, J. Carroll Naish, I believe. He was in over 200 films.
Oh, hey, thanks, Mark.
Oh, Mark, thank you. Laser Blast, rest in peace, Cheryl Rainbow Smith.
She must have been the blonde girl in that movie.
Thank you for the super chat.
I didn't know she passed away.
Yeah, we didn't know she was gone.
Yeah, it's it's one of those movies again. I remember, I liked it as a kid because hey, it had aliens and some guy. I mean, but even then, I actually thought it was kind of like, what the heck's going on?
Yeah, it sounds like something I need to watch. It sounds really bad.
Oh, it's so weird, so bad.
But yeah, the guy that played Dr. Igor actually has a star in the Hollywood Walk of Fame.
Mm.
Woo! And he was Boris Karloff's assistant in House of Frankenstein. And yeah, J. Carroll Naish. I think that's how you say his name. Naish.
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 Naishville. Yeah, Naish.
Yeah. So I just thought that was some neat, we don't do too much of the factoids on our actual show, but I thought that was cool.
But when we do.
He was in a Universal film. Yeah, but when we do, we try to find something a little interesting.
Ah, Dracula versus Frankenstein. Oh, what a great movie.
The 70s one, that bad one?
Yeah, with Paul Nat. Well, no, he's talking about the Paul Natchy one, I think.
Or is that the one we played?
No, you mean the Simon Terror?
Yeah, Simon Terror. The other name for it is Dracula versus Frankenstein.
I like the other one that's with oh gosh, who did that one? It's got that stuntman Gary Kent that he likes. He's in it.
Oh.
Let's see. Oh, Nora!
Oh my goodness! Thank you for the super chat.
Still waiting on the Mummy the Monkey Hairy Scary Midnight movie. What's that?
Oh, I think that's an idea that she suggested a while back to do like a late night movie.
Interesting. We've kind of toyed around with that idea. Yeah, we thought about it.
We've thought about it. There was one episode where we did do a double feature.
Mm-hmm.
We hosted 2 movies, and that was a lot to do.
But we might not be able to. We wouldn't want to use Midnight Movie in the title because of the other.
There's another
show named The Midnight
show
Movie.
Called The Midnight Movie, and
Movie at Midnight.
Yeah, so we'd have to watch our wording there. We don't want to.
We don't want to tick anybody off.
We don't want to do that.
Yeah.
We don't want to create any waves.
Just like we wouldn't want someone to use Hairy Scary Hangout or in their title.
Or MummyAndMonkey.
Or that, yeah. So we'll have to, but Nora, good idea though.
Mm-hmm.
We'll call it something. If we do it.
Yeah.
Al Adamson, the Al Adamson, yes, Dracula versus Frankenstein. Brilliant movie. It's so bad it's good. Definitely, I wish we could show that one. It's just so bad it's good. The Frankenstein looked like he had acromegaly. Acromegaly. It did not look like...
Yeah, he looked a little lumpy and weird.
Face, it's like a baked Alaska. It's like this puffy dough face. I don't know what...
It was very... Yeah.
What's going on there? It's just very bizarre. And the Dracula's like, looks like Borat. It was like Sacha Baron Cohen.
Very nice.
Playing Dracula. Nice. I like a real vampire. I love that. But yeah, it's such a great movie. The ring in there that Dracula wears is really cool. And the thing that me, when I watch that movie, I hyper focus on the Dr. Frankenstein who's sitting there in a wheelchair, and his teeth are clicking away. His false teeth are just clicking every time he talks.
Yikes.
Thank you for coming.
Oh, like his teeth weren't secured on,
yeah,
right?
The fake choppers are
like his teeth were moving around.
They're clacking around as he talks.
Oh, jeez.
You'll see my assistant. And they just click, 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 click.
And it picks up on the mic every little noise.
And I hyper focus on that, like when someone says all the time, and all you hear them say is the parts. I went to the store, and I saw this guy, and I went up to him, and you don't hear any of all you hear are the after a while, because you just like,
whatever their little tick is, if they're
just
saying something repetitive.
So same thing with that movie, I hyper focus on the teeth clicking, sorry.
That's funny.
My little jag on that movie, but I love the movie. It's classic.
Very cool. So what are we going to do for the 4th, Grimm?
I think there's an acromegaly drinking game going on.
What are you guys going to do for the 4th?
Yeah, I think 4th of July is just, again, another excuse.
Just to hang out and have fun.
To hang out. And obviously to celebrate the independence of this country from the people that made the Hammer movies.
Yeah.
But
we still love Hammer movies.
It's Universal versus Hammer. But we learn to live with amongst each other, which is good. That was a long time. Yeah. Anyway, Frankenstein 1980, if that counts, that movie wasn't.
Are you gonna grill some bananas, Grimm?
I am. I'm gonna make banana kebabs.
Some banana kebabs.
Onion, pepper, tomato, and banana. You can have 10 if you want.
Oh,
I'm
no.
gonna make plenty of them.
No thanks. I don't want to spoil all your grilling fun. I want you to enjoy all the food you made. So, you know, I think I'll just maybe have a salad or something.
I'm gonna make a buttload of food.
Oh, okay.
It's gonna go right to my butt.
All kinds of grilled bananas.
Yes. You're welcome to my banana anytime you'd like.
Oh, well, thank you, Grimm. That's so
right.
generous.
You're welcome.
He loves to share his banana.
Gotta light some stuff and some fireworks. Yeah.
Some boom booms.
We're gonna hear a lot of that around here. You know.
Yeah, there's a lot of people around here that set off.
They've
fireworks.
already started early. Actually, I've been hearing them last week.
All week, yeah.
Shooting off boom booms. Everyone's gonna be doing that. I like sparklers. That's my favorite thing.
Yeah, I think that's all I can handle are the sparklers.
Yeah, I like my fingers. I've come look. I just learned how to use a opposable thumb. I'm not gonna blow it off with a firecracker. Okay.
Well, if you need any Band-Aids, I mean, you know, I have some to spare. I can hook you up with some bandages.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah.
That's cool. All right, Snoop Dogg's Bones was quite horrific. Yeah, you know, that's I never saw that one, but we do have Tales from the Hood, and that was pretty good.
Bobby says, start watching Christmas in July movies. Whoa.
Oh, that's right. You know what?
Hallmark Channel.
Another reason to break out a 6-pack and some horror movies, some Christmas horror movies. Sounds good.
Or that. That would be better.
Banana Splits, Jennifer Delaney says, I saw that. You didn't see the movie, the Banana Splits
I did
movie.
not see the Banana Splits movie.
You're not missing nothing. It's terrible. It does. I mean, it has nothing to do with the Banana Splits. They just use that as they're basically Chuck E. Cheese robots that go crazy, you know, and kill people.
Oh, okay.
They're programmed to.
So that's all?
Yeah, and it has nothing to do.
Nothing to do with the actual children's show.
No,
like back in the day.
No, it could have been anything. It didn't even have to be the Banana Splits. I don't
It's
understand.
Just yeah.
Yeah. Horrible. Don't need to see it again. And there's a lot of, I'll tell you, like stuff going on, and it's just stupid.
Not so good.
No. Silent Night, Deadly Night. Now that's what you could talk about too.
Yeah, like the Christmas
in July.
Christmas in July. So there was Silent Night, Deadly Night, the Krampus movie. There was, I'm trying to remember the other ones. Santa's Sleigh, like the evil Santa movies, or like the zombie Santa.
Yes, Mark Sandy says, I believe that Mummy would have to be extremely careful around anything with sparks or fire, because you go up like a bucket of oily rags. Boom.
Yeah, I'm really dusty and well preserved, and then I've got all those bandages.
Super flammable. How can you be so hot? Just saying what you're thinking out there. All right, I saw the Banana Splits and it was yucky. Yeah, it wasn't any good. It was stupid. Just go back and find the original shows and laugh at those.
Yeah, I don't know about that.
I don't know. I don't get.
I'm sure I'll watch it eventually. You know, it's just.
You're not.
I didn't feel like I was missing much. Like I had to go watch it right away.
Maybe we should watch it together. And we could just make fun of it.
There we go. Well, most movies we watch together.
Yeah.
But we should probably wrap this up in a little bit and cut it a little short.
Ouch. You don't like it long? The show.
The show.
Come on. You know what I'm saying, Decay. Stop it.
Yeah, we should. Well, we actually started the YouTube chat a little bit early.
You're keeping count?
So we could end probably a little bit early.
Yeah.
Because I get tired. And I have to check on the Crypt Kitties. They're making noise and running around.
John Strychars says the Hairy Scary Midnight Mess. Oh boy.
Midnight Mess?
I don't know about that.
Whoa.
Maybe. We'll see.
Is
a Banana Splits based on the 60s characters? It is.
Nice.
Well, no, it's based on it. They use the characters, the guys dressed up in the suits.
Yes, but it's
live
not
action characters.
It's just them killing people, from what you said.
Yeah, well, it's part of like this amusement park thing, right? And all they are is not automatons, but they're like those mechanical automatons, like at Chuck E. Cheese, right? Mm-hmm. And they just go around. They're programmed to kill people, and that's it. But it has nothing to do with them. It's not like they're characters, you know. Mm-hmm. You gotta do that anyway.
So, yeah, I know we'll watch it eventually.
Yeah. So, all right. Let's see. All right. Well, let's wrap it up as you said, and we'll get going. I'm going to thank you all for your support out there. Thank you, Nora. Thank you. Who else?
Nora, and it was I think Mike.
Yeah. Mark.
And Mark.
Yeah,
Yeah. Thank you to our super
and there was
chat.
another one.
Our super chat tippers out there.
There was another one.
We do appreciate that. It does help support the channel, so we can continue.
Yeah,
to make...
you're right, Mike.
Yeah, there was a Mike, Mark, and Nora, our super chat donors.
Yeah, but thank all of you for watching.
But thank you guys for watching. Yeah, if you hit like, if you hit dislike, if you hit subscribe, that counts as channel activity, and it does help. Anyways,
just don't hit me. All right. Anyway, unless it's with a banana, something delicious. Yeah. All right. Anyway, thank you all for joining us tonight. I'm getting tired of you kicking me. We'll see you next time right here on the Mummy and Monkey's Hairy Scary Hangover. Good night, good fright.
Good night, good fright. Mwah!